Think back to your grandmother's compound. Long before the ag vet shops opened in every village, she had a flock of birds that never seemed to stop laying eggs. They were fast, they were strong, and when a bird looked tired, she didn't reach for a plastic bottle of expensive chemicals, she reached for her garden, she reached for her kitchen. Something happened over the last few decades. We were told that natural farming was backward. We were told that if we didn't buy imported antibiotics, our birds would surely die. But the truth is, the strongest medicine is already growing right under your feet. Today, we are reopening the backyard pharmacy. We are going to look at 7 simple things you can find in your home or garden that will stop 80% of what kills your chickens. Are you ready to stop spending your profits on drugs and start building a resilient flock? Let's start with a sound that makes every farmer's heart sink. You walk into the coop and hear it, a soft click or a wet cough. In the big poultry industry, they call this chronic respiratory disease or CRD. It is basically a very bad cold that gets into the bird's lungs. If you ignore it, the bird stops eating. Soon, the whole flock is rattling. Instead of panic, you need the yellow tonic. This is a mix of ginger, garlic, lemon, and raw honey. Ginger is a natural anti-inflammatory. It brings down the swelling in the bird's throat. Garlic is the heavy hitter here. It is nature's antibiotic. When you crush garlic, it releases a compound called allicin. This kills bacteria and viruses on contact. But remember, you must crush it and let it sit for 10 minutes before using it. This wakes up the medicine. Mix these with lemon juice to cut through the mucus and honey for energy. Give this to your birds in their water for 5 days. You aren't just treating a cough, you're cleaning their pipes. Isn't it better to use a lemon from your tree than a chemical from a lab? But what about the enemies you cannot see? Inside the gut of your chicken, there is a war happening. Worms, roundworms and tapeworms are like little thieves. They eat the expensive feed before your chicken can digest it. This is why your birds stay thin even when you feed them well. In our warm African climate, these worms thrive in the soil. You don't need to buy a dewormer, you need papaya seeds. Next time you eat a papaya, save the black seeds. They contain an enzyme called carpain. To a human, it's just a peppery seed. To a worm, it is a poison that dissolves their skin. Dry the seeds in the sun until they are hard, then grind them into a powder. Mix 2 tablespoons of this powder into every kilogram of feed. Do this for 3 days every month. Your chickens will stay heavy, their feathers will shine, and the worms, they won't stand a chance. Have you ever noticed how wild birds are always picking at seeds and fruit? They know how to heal themselves. Now, let's look at the skin crawlers. Mites and lice love our heat. They hide in the cracks of your timber or under the wings of your birds at night. They suck the blood out of your chickens until the birds become anemic, which just means they don't have enough blood to stay strong. The solution is in your jiko. Collect the wood ash from your cooking fire. This ash is very fine and very dry. To a tiny mite, a giant jagged rock is like a giant jagged rock. It cuts into their shells and dries them out. Build a dust bath box in your coop, fill it with wood ash and a handful of dry chili powder. Chickens love to bathe in the dust. They will whack the ash and the chili deep into their feathers. The ash kills the mites and the chili acts as a repellent. It's like a natural suit of armor. Why spend money on sprays when your cooking fire provides the cure for free? But what about the chicks? The first few weeks of a chick's life are the most dangerous. One day they are running, the next day they have bloody droppings. This is coccidiosis. It's a disease caused by tiny parasites that eat the lining of the chick's gut. You can stop this using apple cider vinegar or ACV. Chicks have a very sweet gut, which is where the parasites like to grow. Vinegar is acidic. When you add a small amount, just 5 milliliters to a liter of their drinking water, you change the pH of their stomach. You make it sour. Parasites hate sour environments. They cannot grow there. By giving your chicks this sour water twice a week, you're creating a shield in their stomach. It's a simple trick, but it saves thousands of chicks every year. Do you see how we are working with nature's chemistry? Sometimes the problem is deeper. Bacterial infections like E. coli or Salmonella can sweep through a village flock in days. They cause green poop and sudden deaths. Most farmers think only a needle and a syringe can save them. But have you ever smelled fresh oregano? Oregano contains two powerful oils called carvacol and thymol. These are bacterial compounds. In many studies, oregano oil was found to be as strong as some laboratory antibiotics. If your birds look sluggish or their droppings look wrong, dry some oregano leaves and crush them into their feed. If you can find oregano oil, just 1 drop in their water is enough. It's a concentrated blast of healing. It stops the bacteria from multiplying. It's like sending a tiny army into the bird's body to fight for them. But what if a bird eats something bad? Chickens are curious. Sometimes they eat moldy feed or a toxic leaf in the garden. They get sour crop or diarrhea. Their crop feels like a water balloon. They are poisoned. In this emergency, you need a magnet. That magnet is activated charcoal. Not the charcoal you buy in a bag for a barbecue that has chemicals. I mean the black charred wood from a clean fire. Grind it into a fine black powder. Charcoal is porous, which means it is full of millions of tiny holes. When a bird eats charcoal, the charcoal travels through the gut and sucks up the toxins. It binds to the poison and carries it out of the body in the droppings. Keep a bowl of crushed charcoal in the corner of your coop. You will be surprised to see your birds eating it whenever they feel a bit sick. They know more about medicine than we give them credit for. Finally, let's talk about the master guard. Prevention is always better than a cure. You want your birds to have a shield that stays on all the time. For this, we use the king of plants, aloe vera. Aloe vera is more than just a plant for burns. It is a powerful prebiotic. It feeds the good bacteria in the chicken's gut. It also contains polysaccharides, long chains of sugar that act like a workout for the chicken's immune system. Take a leaf, slice it, put the gel into a bucket of water and stir it until it's frothy. Give this to your birds once a week, every week. It makes their gut strong. It makes their skin tough. It makes them resilient. When you use these 7 remedies, you are doing more than just saving money. You are breaking the cycle of dependency. You are raising birds that are actually strong, not birds that rely on a bottle to stay alive. Your grandparents didn't have a vet, but they had healthy birds. They used the garden. They used the kitchen. These remedies won't cure everything, but they will handle 80% of the problems you face on your farm. Look at your flock today. Are they coughing? Are they thin? Are they tired? Don't go to the shop. Go to your garden. The pharmacy is already open. Build your flock, save your soil, and keep farming simple. Your birds will thank you.